Welcome back to Atreyu News. Breaking, look who was just arrested during an anti-Trump protest. Well, we all remember Tim Kaine, the VP with Hillary Clinton. According to reports, Senator Tim Kaine's son was arrested during an anti-Trump protest on suspicion of felony rioting. NBC News reported, Virginia Senator Tim Kaine's son, Linwood Michael Kaine, was arrested during a March 4th Trump rally in Minnesota on suspicion of felony second-degree riot, according to the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office arrest log. Linwood Kaine, who's 24, who also goes by Woody, was among 5 people taken into custody in St. Paul, Minnesota on Saturday. Ramsey County Sheriff's Office confirmed to NBC News that Linwood Kaine was released from its custody on Monday morning. According to the Pioneer Press, no charge have been filed against Linwood Kaine or the others who were arrested, but the situation is being investigated. Minnesota State Patrol Lieutenant Tiffany Nielsen told NBC News on Saturday that approximately 300 Trump supporters were rallying before the scuffle broke out. Nielsen said approximately 50 anti-Trump protesters started a big fight in our Rotunda area before the arrests were made. Well, we can imagine where the country would have gone, because if Tim Kaine was the VP pick for Hillary Clinton, and this guy's son is like a socialist communist who attacks people, we have a pretty good idea where it's gone. So I thank God every day that Trump had won. More documents uncovered targeting conservatives by the IRS, and it's bad. Well, we all knew we were being censored. We witnessed that on Facebook during the campaign, being called fake news and such, when in reality CNN is probably the fakest news source known to man. The IRS has notified a federal court that they have discovered an additional 7,000 documents containing information on how the agency targeted the Tea Party and the other conservative groups under President Obama. WashingtonExaminer.com reports the IRS has told a federal court that they've recently identified almost 7,000 more documents that could contain information on how the agency targeted the tax-exempt applications of Tea Party organizations or other conservative political groups starting back in 2010, according to a court document. But the IRS in the document would not commit to a timeline for releasing the documents. The revelation of thousands of unreleased documents was made in response to a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit from Judicial Watch, a conservative watchdog group that specializes in filing and in many instances litigating FOIA requests. For Judicial Watch, President Tom Fitton, the admission from the IRS represents a significant breakthrough. Our attorneys knew that there were more records to be searched, but the Obama IRS ignored this issue for years, Fitton said in the press release. Just bring the truth to the light. That's all we're doing. Breaking, Marine Le Pen plans to leave the euro currency. Thank God. The euro is a failed project that most of the countries in it did not even officially vote to enter. Most people forget that. French presidential candidate Marine Le Pen plans to introduce a new French franc at pegged rate to the euro, gradually allowing it to fluctuate against a basket of currencies. Sounds like a fantastic idea. Competition. From Zero Hedge, providing some much-needed details on her plans to re-dominate the French currency, should she win the French presidential election in under 2 months. On Wednesday, Marine Le Pen told RTL radio show she would introduce a new French franc at a rate of 1-to-1 to the euro and then allow it to fluctuate, despite previously saying that any new national currency would continue to be pegged to a basket of currencies. She said the new French franc would likely fall against whatever currency Germany uses, making French car exports more competitive, but said it might rise against the currency in Italy, a country she said would also be better off without the euro. Yeah, and Italy just voted to not allow the euro to have more power. So next step would be the Italian version of the Brexit, I would guess. Incidentally, many agree with Le Pen, and according to Paddy Power, Italy now has even odds of leaving the EU before 2025, far higher than even perpetually depressed Greece. Have it even there. Greece only 2-1. I figure with the disparity it'd be higher. Sweden should be 50-1 for Sweden. Lithuania is the highest, 33-1. Luxembourg, Denmark, Poland. That's great to see. There's still strength in the West.